go. We coming this year, nigga. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Hey, let me elaborate. Y'all niggas trying fake. I've been out here getting cake. It been a process to get my money straight. I remember them broke days when I ain't thought they could control. I just kept that hammer, homie, nigga, knock out your soul. If you ain't got my money on time, you better cash out. If you do that bad business, homie, don't even give me that. I've been staying out the way cause I ain't doing no dead time. Cause I ain't got time for you, little homie, I'm getting mine. Coolest nigga in the world, but don't try to test me. I won't never lead you astray, that's why the Lord bless me. I need no attention, I just keep the extension. I was me against the world, so I'm feeling like Pop. Chasing all this hundreds like I'm Zeke, but I'm from the block. Monetize the flow, just follow the formula. If you ain't trying to get that bread, then I'm ignoring ya. I'm looking for a way out, cause I'm trying to go global. These niggas ain't on they hustles, they ain't even mobile. These niggas ain't no soldier, that's what a nigga told ya. Elias Cash, nigga, ain't nothing free. So you know how it is when you be coming to DC. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get.
I'm the realest in the D.O.B. Let me elaborate. Fuck your
Top of the morning, fam. Salute, brothers. Salute. This story gonna be a little different. I was reminded of it yesterday. The first few words in that in the title in a language called Pashtun. Old language, been around for a while. Mostly spoken in the area of Afghanistan. There's another language that they speak as well. Can't remember the name of it. Oh yeah, Dari. It's more closely to Hindi or Hindi. Well, the way you say that word is Mashun. Loose translation of Mashun means my son. Right. So I'm gonna tell you about a young boy that was led onto a base to go work. He was too damn young in the first fucking place. Let's just keep that shit real. A boy by the name of Mashun. This is shortly after I got to Gardez and I started figuring out the business that was going on up there. The seen and the unseen. The seen things were very obvious, very apparent. The unseen things, however, it took a little while to figure out. Mashun just showed his little ass up at the gate one day. I'm like, who the fuck's kid is this? He's probably about 14, 15. Mashun had somehow, one of his people somehow finagled their way for him to come on base. Now, you could tell by looking at this little scraggly motherfucker that he was too young to be working here, you know. But I don't control the paperwork and who processes what. But apparently he finagled an ID, which allowed him in their records weren't the best. So as far as tracking birthdays and ages and all that, it was all up in the air, I guess. Or I think I'm this old, or I think this maybe when I was born. No one really knew for sure. But you could tell this little motherfucker had no business on this base. You know what I'm saying? Well, they let him in any goddamn way where he can get to work. You know, one more worker for this wonderful workforce we got of upstanding gentlemen. Mushroom won't shit, but like maybe 5 foot, maybe 5 foot, maybe a buck 05. You know what I'm saying? She's scrawny. Scrawny's a motherfucker. You could tell his life had been kind of taxing, kind of rough so far. And one of the words that we use for food, even though it was more like a slang term, was chop chop. I mean, but chill, time for chop chop. Well, that meant like I'm hungry, Slim. When we gonna eat? That was his main concern. He knew coming on that base would allow him some change, some money, the opportunity for all this free American food that's up there at that DFAT where you bring me something, I said, oh yeah, I got what you want. It's like, yo, get a couple oranges, a couple apples, the best chop chop in the world though. You know. So you take the milk, you take the bananas, you take the strawberries, and you put them all into a cup and you mix. I said, what? You talking about a banana and strawberry smoothie? Mushroom. All right, bet. All right, little homie, you need to get your way up any goddamn way. You look like you're about to fall out here, so I'll bring you something back. Uh, Hooked Mushroom up a couple times, you know, help him out. I remember the first day he got paid, his eyes lit the fuck up, bro. He was just like, I just can't believe I made all this money to come here and do this bullshit for y'all, and I'm eating good. Like, damn. Mushroom was taking that money back to his family. Mushroom's father was um, deleted some time ago, so it was his grandfather and his mama and some of his siblings. So Mushroom is the only one that's out there working, getting it. In that certain areas of the world, after a certain age, you become the man of the house. For real. Not like the bullshit we have in our community, where you just get a lot of bills and responsibilities, like the man of the house, but a bitch can still tell you what the fuck to do. Here's where shit gets a little foggy because I've met so many Afghan nationals, or local nationals, that the stories just kind of blur a little bit because they're all very similar. Tough, hardy son of bitches. Tough, hardy son of bitches. It's like over there, if you just want fit genetically, you just didn't make it. You know, I asked you or a quick round of diarrhea, you might be gone. So anyone who made it to a certain age, it pretty much been to the fucking ring. I'm looking at Mushroom like Slim. You look like you look like the warmed over death coming through these gates. You're too small, boy. You need to eat. His whole attitude was like, nigga, that's why I'm here. I'm trying. Shun was a bit of a asshole, but he's a kid, just a kid. His real name I don't remember. I just remember that's whatever all the other older Afghans call him, Mashun. So the nickname stuck. At that point, I was still learning their culture. Their culture works a little different. Here's a quick little history lesson. Depending on what part of that country you come from, determines the level of civility, education, your culture, the information that you've been able to receive. You know, also determines the amount of savagery that don't nobody tell you about. Well, because we was up in the boonies, their understanding of their culture, just their understanding. I'm not gonna say for the whole country, because of course you can't do that. It's the internet. But from their particular vantage point, from where they come from, their level of culture was kind of something like this. They would use forced rape, sodomite behavior as a means of discipline and punishment. Yeah, didn't know that at the time. Unfortunately, that information made its way to how machine. I noticed some of the older cats that were working there for a while. You know, once it was a little bit more quiet, a little bit more laid back, he have a whole lot to say, taking a special interest in machine. And I didn't like that shit. I'm like, fuck. Well, I was advised by my supervisors, this is their country. They have their culture. And how they choose to interact with each other is none of our business. I'm like, yeah, but they keep using this word whenever they talk to them. Mashun, again, translation, my son. Datarasha, come over here. Last word, key indicator, Cheska. Cheska means beautiful. Cheska means gorgeous. I'm like, nah, I don't speak a whole lot of Pashtun. Don't get a chance to use it. I've forgotten more than I can probably say here now. But Mashun, Datarasha, let's go. Or come over here, Cheska. Pray. Get the whole entire fuck out of here. Well, one of these motherfuckers in particular happened to be a dude that had gotten hired on around the same time as Michonne, a couple weeks before that. He was a big son of a bitch. The abnormally big motherfucker. Afghans, by them being a mixed batch of people, they got genetics from all over. They got Mongol DNA, they have Asian DNA, they have Russian DNA, they have Indian DNA. They just some mixed up motherfuckers. They're the fucking fruit punch of people. You know what I'm saying? You can't look at one and be like, you're from here. No, no, there's no telling. Well, this motherfucker apparently hit the genetic lottery for just being a big motherfucker. And he was a bit of an asshole. And I didn't like him too much, but I'm still the supervisor, not all the way the boss yet, but I'm still their supervisor. This motherfucker in particular, don't remember his fucking name. It's not gonna matter in a little while. I'll explain why. took a special interest in machine, and I didn't like that. I just didn't like that, bro. I'm like, number one, I can tell because of your size, you a bully. You know what I'm saying? You used to bullying your way around this bitch. You probably be out there in the village, like just telling motherfuckers what to do, or, you know, yoking motherfuckers up type shit, like you their version of Debo. You can't do that here. I only had control as long as they were on my base. I didn't have control once they left. Day finally comes where they're all having lunch. They're out back at the tent that they set up, and I walk up to get the guys ready to go back out, and I see him stroking and caressing Machine, and I'm like, "Slam, do it again. Keep your motherfucking hands to yourself. Do it again. I will fuck you up." He was like, "What?" I said, "Yeah," in his language. I'm de Quana, Shia. Well, rough translation in their language. Chapo means knife. Rayam means to push. Dequana means ass. Kunishia, punk motherfucker. Chapo Rayam Dequana in his language. He understood that very well. He went to get up and I popped that knife off my hip. He was like, nah, I'm like, yeah, I do you something dirty. Well, he remembered where he was at. This is a base. Get your hands off the little boy's face, you punk motherfucker. So he composed himself. And he's like, nope, no problem. You right. Wrong place, wrong time. The following days were very difficult. Here's why. Mushroom, something about him changed. Mushroom went from being this energetic, he's still a kid, to just being broken, right? Walked in with his head down. Walked in with this defeated ass spirit and energy. Now, he never said anything, so I couldn't confirm. But big boy over there had done something to him. You feel me? Out there in that village, out there in the sticks, in the hills and shit. See, in that culture, yes, they are predominantly Muslim, but the smoking of hashish does happen because they in the mountains, they in the sticks. So again, I'm just learning that, really learning that culture. The practice of uh, grown men dealing with little boys is some shit that I'm not gonna say they picked up from Alexander. I'm gonna just say it like this because they could have been doing. That's all I know. It's something that was still continued. Well, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. But me, in my current position, what can I do? I can, you know, put forth the paperwork to fire this motherfucker. I can tell him that this is what I believe and he has a propensity towards violence. You need to get him the fuck out of here. But I would need Michonne to second that, third that. You know what I'm saying? And Machine wasn't saying shit no more. He wasn't talking. No more energetic kid out here just trying to, get some money. So hollering at me, hey, but yeah, chop chop. You know, let me get some more of them bananas and milk and strawberries and shit. Trying to get my weight up. Machine was quiet, very introverted. No more laughing. No more joking. No more taking care of shit and, splashing a bit of water around. And I see this. And I look up at this big scowling motherfucker. And he's just like, yeah. And what, nigga? Well, me being me, my personality being what it is, I fuck a bully up. Straight up. This is how I am. I don't know why I'm wired like this, but it's how I'm wired. Well, some time had passed. It had been explained to me. This is their culture. And there's nothing we can do. So every day, some big motherfucker would come in and they were just a little bit closer. He'd be all over like cheap suit. And it's been explained that this is their culture and there's nothing we can do about this. I didn't want to hear that. Well, yeah, I'm just saying this fucking story. Day comes where big motherfucker finally gets let go. I got rights and reasons. Well, shortly after that, the machine stopped showing up. I inquired to the locals, what's up with machine? Oh yeah, we seen him in town. Yeah, he's always been big motherfucker. Big motherfucker let me know because the last straw, the straw that broke the camel's back was like, yeah. He pretty much looked me square in my eyes. Said, yeah, outside I fuck him all the time. I said, you dirty motherfucker. I wanted to, dog. I can't say that. I wanted to deal with him badly, and I couldn't. What do I look like? You know, dealing with a motherfucker like that. He on this wonderful U.S. base. You know what I'm saying? So my hands are tied. Ain't nothing I can do about it. But remember that attack I told you about? Remember that? Uh, Apparently, this big motherfucker had found employment otherwhere, in other ways. You know how he found employment? By being one of the motherfuckers that was in there. Guess what? And he walked away from that motherfucker. He did. He got down. He got removed from the game, knocked off the board, checkmated. Is the bad part. He never heard from Machine again. So I don't know if he was still following that motherfucker around. But quick little lesson. Careful who you fuck over. Because you never know how it's gonna come back to you. This big son bitch got put in the dirt. The whole time I knew someone right, but I couldn't physically do anything. But once they decided to attack that base, well, that's something totally different. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna leave this one out. Probably why I buried a lot of this shit. It's after so many years of dealing with those people and their culture, it's just a lot of distasteful shit that I saw and experienced that I just nah, but had no choice but to just bear witness. It's part of their culture. Nah, put a slug in this bitch. But I'm not the one making the rules. Anyway, it is what the fuck it is. Quick story, fucked up experience, something that I wish I didn't know, but I do. I fucking do. Yo, for all I know, old buddy was a plant the whole time. You know, his whole job was to sit there, map out shit, and walk that motherfucker because that did happen. Count off shit. But after that jungle truck went up and they attacked, that motherfucker got hit. He wasn't a problem no more. So I do have the satisfaction of knowing that he got what he deserved in the end. But it is what the fuck it is. Y'all brothers be easy. I gotta get this workout in real quick. Start my day. You know, early morning rising grind, y'all. Peace, family. We out.